Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you how to hammer a nail properly. This will be a simple tutorial for using a hammer and swinging a hammer to drive a nail into wood. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First and foremost, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. And I actually think that I encountered a problem, and I just started the video. And the problem is that when I'm swinging the hammer, it's going to be hitting this piece of wood right here, which the camera is resting on. So I'm hoping that the camera doesn't malfunction, because when I drop this camera or when I shake it, it seems to sort of reset. So what you want to do at first, I think I figured out a solution to it, but what you want to do at first is you want to grab the nail, make sure your fingers are far down enough from the head of the nail, place it on top of the wood just like that, give it a few light taps with the hammer, just like that, okay? Now a few more light taps, until basically it's in position like that. So you can see it's kind of in position. A few more if you want, and as you can see I'm holding the hammer really far up when I do this part. Because you're not going for power, you're going for accuracy and precision. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up the camera so that the camera doesn't shake when I drive this nail in. And as you can see, I'm holding it a little bit further down. My grip is like this. I'm not holding it like this. I'm holding it like this. Some people like to hold the hammer like that, and that's fine. For myself, I like to hold it like this. And what you want to essentially do is start off with a few more light taps. And once you're in about, I would say, 20% of the way, 15-20% of the way, and you can see like the nail really isn't really moving. At this point, you can just drive that baby home. Make sure that your other hand is far away so you don't injure yourself, and just like that. And ready? And when you get like this far down, you can just give it one quick smash like that, and it's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again, just with a little bit less explanation this time, more demonstration. I'm just going to grab another nail. These are just 1.5-inch nails. This will work for any nail. These are rather thin nails though. They're like finishing style nails. Even if you have a much thicker nail, it's still going to be the same method. However, the difference will be that you're going to have to drive it in the wood harder. So as you can see, I'm holding it right about like that, okay? Giving it a few light taps. My hand is pretty far up along the hammer. Just getting it into position. Now that the nail is holding itself up, okay, let's just do this again. Now that the nail is holding itself up, what we're going to do is take the hammer and drive it in a bit more, and then you can go to town, just like that. And what you want to do is you want to drive it in far enough that it's not going to obstruct, okay? You can hear the hammer scraping against the metal, obviously, but because the metal is there with the nail. However, as you can see, like if you go like this, it is not obstructing anything, okay? We're going to try one more. I'm really hoping that I don't have to redo this whole video, because if the camera malfunctions, I'm going to have to redo the whole thing. We're going to do it nice and far away. Couple light taps just like that. Once again, at this point, you can go as hard as you need to, but I like to start off just easy. And then once it gets to this point, like this thing is not going anywhere, right? Drive it home, okay? Now, one last demonstration about what to do if the nail seems to start bending, okay? So let's say I tap it in place, okay? And let's say, for instance, that, let's hammer it in a bit, and that it's on the side. So like I'm hammering it, and then look, it's on an angle, right? So what do I do now? Well, you take your hammer, all that you want to do is straighten it out, just like that, okay? Try and get it as straight as you can possibly get it again. Sometimes it can be salvaged. Sometimes you're going to have to pull the nail out. But in a situation like this, I think it would be able to be salvaged. As you can see, I straightened it out. Get your hand like this so you get a good amount of pressure. Okay? Nice and light taps till you get it nice and straight in the wood. Once you're at this point, you know it's straight. Give her. Oh, see, you know what? Actually, there you go. And all you got to do at this point, just give it. Just like that. Boom. Once again, no obstruction. Just like that. That's it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's pretty simple. Essentially what you're doing is you are grabbing the nail a little bit decently far away from the head. You're getting it in place, giving it a few light taps, just like that, until you're at the point where the nail isn't moving. So as you can see right here, the nail is pretty much in there. And at that point, you're going to take your hammer, you're going to grab it so you have a little bit less precision, but more force. So you're going further down. Some people like to grab it all the way back here, but I'm not a pro. I'm an amateur. So I grab it right about here, couple light taps, and then when you're at this point, you could just drive that baby home, just like that. And that's basically it. In this video, I've shown you how to hammer a nail properly. This is a simple tutorial. It's been a simple tutorial, and I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.